Welcome back to our YouTube game show. I know, you like it so much. Exploring the 13 cultural values that we discussed in the article earlier this weekend and last week. So as you remember, we have 3 teams. The teams, let's announce. Why don't you announce yourselves?
French code.
French code.
Liz.
Team Liz.
The J's.
The J's, minus 1 J today, but it's okay. JJ has 2 J's, so it's almost as many J's as before. So remember, each team alternates, so everyone switches, and it goes one team at a time. Everybody gets their turn. You get the cultural value that the clip shows, and then you have to explain it. The point is really for the explanation, right, for the argument. You have to link the main point of the clip with the value. So that comes first. What's the main reason for the clip? And then you get the bonus points by naming the other values that you saw in the scene. And if you don't, when your team is done, or if you don't get certain values, the other teams get to steal the points. So we remember how this works. All right. So we determined from our pre-game quiz that Team Liz is going first.
Everyone is the same, even though we don't look the same, and you should always treat people like the golden rule, treat people the way you want to be treated.
People can get the same chance of getting a job. It doesn't matter if you're black or white, you can still get the job.
I think all people should be treated the same, but treated equal.
You can put anything on that blank slate that you want to, and no one else can put something on there for you. It's all in your control.
Be treated equal, one should not be more superior than the other.
Ready? You ready for your answer? Okay, so what was your guess?
So, first of all, equality, because it's the major concept in the video.
That's the point.
After future orientation, because there are young people who talk about the equality concept in the position of what is it maybe for him and for their future when they grow up.
Or when they grow up. That judge?
I like it.
Good. Okay. Point.
Okay. Informality, because they are young and they speak with their own language. They're spontaneously, and
Well, since you're on the same team,
so informality is very present. It's a component.
Right. So you saw informality. Some of them were informal, and some of them maybe did you see?
Some examples.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Which ones were particularly?
Maybe the boy was 17 years old.
You thought he was kind of
cool.
Yeah.
I think
yes,
that.
No, I agree. I agree. There was an attitude of informality.
Yeah, and honesty.
Ooh.
Because there are young people and they say exactly what they think and.
Yeah, they're speaking from themselves, right?
We can say also initiative about the video itself, because it's a project of special work. A library, I don't remember.
Right, the library, and we have it up on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Girl
Scouts. Do you know the Girl Scouts?
Yeah.
Sometimes maybe you eat their cookies.
Yeah.
All right, so that's good. And you said that the final one was because of the production value of it, because of the reason for making the video.
Yeah.
Right. So it was an action work orientation.
Initiative, but
Sure,
work
their
orientation.
initiative.
I want to say something about it. I don't know.
No, it's all in the explanation. If you don't have an explanation, you don't get a point.
I have an explanation because one moment I think it's Hazel no, it's not his, it's a young boy, 11 years old, I think. He said, everyone is equal to get a job and other. So maybe we can make a correlation between.
Do you see anything else there? Because I think this is a really bonus point that's not on the list. And the kid said even.
But about.
Well, what did the boy said first? He said something about equality of.
Work. No.
There was the word that he used that we used like earlier. I'm sorry. This is my game show mode. Equality of opportunity, which we mentioned,
I remember,
as an American kind of value. But no, you're. I don't know. Do you think, Judge, that that it counts as work because you can get a job?
He said explicitly to get a job. I don't know.
I don't think I'm going to take that one, but the other ones were all good. Thank you.
You got 5. Good job.
5 points.
Okay, I hope I.
You did it. 5 points
goodness.
is enough. Don't be greedy.
Frenchco wants to steal. Come on, someone.
Okay, Frenchco.
You're excited. Come up to the center here.
Talk about personal control, no?
No.
I found one value that is personal control over the environment because the guy 17 years old says everything are under our control. So this means even if you're like poor or like brave or women, we can do whatever you want.
Even if you're a woman or something, you're saying. So this aspect of the control, you're saying that it relates the equality to personal control of the environment, right? And that was through, how is that again? Through?
It's over the environment and like, so.
Yes.
Yeah, over control of the environment. Because no one else is in your way. Everybody's equal, right? Okay, so very good. Frenchco gets 1 point
Wait, they
for
have another one?
control over the environment. Do you have one more? And the Jays are languishing over here. They're dying to get in. They're trying.
You have another one, Jace?
They took them all.
Oh, just
Judge, are we ready?
Okay.
Your turn is next.
She has one more.
Come
Let's
on,
hear
come
the
on.
final thing.
Come on,
Okay.
come on, Victor, come on. This is the main show. You
I have both, but I don't remember if you talk about efficiency. No. Okay, just because in the explanation they talk about physically and theoretically oriented, and the political considerate is likely to give highest priority to important decision, and in USA to be equal one important decision to be in a company and to be so, and it's a philosophical idealist idea, and I think that can be works with this explanation.
I see how it's idealist, but tell me more about how is it efficient?
Sorry?
If you can tell me how the equality is practical and efficient, then that's a good explanation, but it doesn't fit the clip.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm another one. Okay.
All right, quickly. Here, come with your words.
Okay, no, just change this as natural and positive because to be equal is a fundamental judgment to be positive and to live in an equal and peaceful community. And if you adapt this system to your mind, you will be a good person.
I understand.
And change because the human is not really equal. I think at the best, nobody is.
Jeff, your turn. That was good. There was a lot of effort to explain, but it has to be. Remember, it has to be related to the clip. Related to the clip, first and foremost. The explanations are great. It's really important that we understand what these values are and learn how to explain them. But let's really tie them very closely to the.
Yes. Wait, Tom.
We have one, JJ.
Jay has one more. Yes.
Please come up here.
Wow, you really.
I want to talk about the change because I remember the boy said if you born in a black state family, but everybody has the opportunity or he can use his raw word to make himself to change his maybe fate.
I see what you're saying. Okay, so you're saying because of the opportunities, you are able to end the equality. You can change your position in the society. I see.
But it's
Cultural
personal.
orientation.
That's personal control, but these things overlap. So I think it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, Toshiko's turn.
In fact, in Japan, a collectivist culture, unlike the squeaky wheel, the nail that sticks up will be hammered down.
All right, let's see how they're going to steal. Remember to link it specifically to the very closely to what. I mean, obviously, this is what they said.
Did you understand the question?
What they said.
Did you understand the whole book?
Ozan?
Ozan.
Yeah, you already went. Okay, so Ozan, what was the main idea?
The main idea is independence.
Individualism, independence. Exactly, that's the point.
And then next thing is equality.
How equality? You can use it. Yeah, please. Come over here. Use the.
They gave two examples, I and we, right? And then when they talk about we, and they give another example. If without wanting, in Japan case, hammer down the. If one thing is a person, if one thing is person, they hammer down another person. So they doesn't care the equality, right? No, they don't equality. Care equality, but I's case is they care the equality.
So you're saying when they had the hammering down that they were demonstrating how when you're an individual in American society, you're equal and you're not just a part of a group. You're equal to all the other members of the society, not subordinate to the group. Yeah. So you're okay with subordinate?
Yeah, but it means like they want everyone is same.
Yeah, but you also see that maybe.
I don't want to say it is equal.
Yeah.
It means
okay. The judge.
Keep going, Ozan.
Yeah, please.
Finish that sentence.
It's a little bit difficult.
No, please go ahead.
And it means I think not near equal. It means it just pressure everybody is same. It cases can't be the improve or decrease. Up down.
Yes, increase
or decrease.
They people couldn't decrease or increase and decrease. Just
increase or decrease what?
Their
standing
or skill or position.
Okay. Okay, that's good. 2 points. You don't have to read from the sheet. Let us explain.
It's just because we say that in the individual living, it's easier to have a self-initiative to do something because you just have to spend by. They say at the moment in Japan, or I don't remember, if someone tries to do something by himself, he's put down by the others.
Right.
Instead of in individualism society, it's we increase the help initiative,
the self-initiative, right?
So
because you
are independent
and you have you have a what?
And you can decide by yourself.
Your own self, right? You have your own self. Okay, good. Me.
Efficiency.
Okay, how so? I think I agree, but you gotta tell me how.
Tom and JJ.
In society, they care about efficiency, and then in this clip, they say in group society, if someone they don't care about how do they grade his job, so they don't care about efficiency.
Right. So in a society where they have a group orientation, if someone's not so good at their job, what do?
They dismiss their job and then they send him to another department.
Yeah. So they won't fire him, but they send him to another department that you saw. Okay, right. So, but in America,
that's very good.
Fired. We're
You're
more
out.
interested in efficiency.
You're fired.
Maybe, just maybe.
No, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give, the Jays have to steal.
No.
Please, the Jays.
No, we got to go to the
Jay,
next
it's
team.
their turn.
Next team. Go ahead. You got to steal. Jason, come on. Jump down. Come to the center.
Okay, see what they did.
Are you me or we?
For I group,
Yeah.
I think they have a personal control over the body.
Uh-huh.
Because they are individual, that they care much about the individual, so they can make they can self-control by themselves, not by the group.
But of course, I agree. But whose argument is this similar to out of the three over there?
I don't know.
No, not me. What did Jess say about? What did Jess talk about?
She said
Initiative and self-help. So
Self-help.
you're saying why do you have
personal control?
Why do you have personal control?
Because you can in the I group, you can you are very you. Okay, let me take it easy. You will be treated very respectful. So your personal opinion or your personal skill will be respectful. So you can use your skill to make your environment change.
Right, that gives you control. But you see how it's almost the same as the initiative argument. I think you're right. But somehow we see how these values, they are very thickly, they're connected, intertwined, right? One value and the other value, almost the same reason. So yes, point, good. You have another thing?
That's enough. The Bodice team. They don't want to get too many points.
They don't want to get too many.
Okay, MC, go for it.
One at a time.
One at a time. It's exhausting.
I think this clip is made for educating employee in the organization. So this message contains basically change management.
Change management.
Change management.
Very
change
smart.
The I and W. So and there's what about? I have another viewpoint of efficiency.
Your viewpoint on efficiency? You can say it, but I can't give 2 points out of it.
Okay.
Why not? Go ahead.
Just action and work orientation. Because if you are this group is better than my group, you have to change just to do action. So these clips require to do something to change and just action. And the last one is the directness, because there is not correct. There is correct or not, is incorrect. But he said just define the concept, individualism and
Right, so you're saying they're being very clear and direct when they're making
direct, just
in the
define.
explanation. So both of your points, because you got a point for that. Directness is short. It's a direct.
No, not there.
Not there.
Sorry.
One more. Wait, okay, if one more is from your team, come up. But I think both of MC's points were good because they were about, why are we watching this video?
Right.
We're watching it because we're in a
intention.
company, we're changing things, we want, what is the company's value? How does the video show that? And MC pointed it out perfectly. Different?
This, the individualism, how do you say, you stress the value competition.
What?
Bingo.
Yeah.
You have to explain it.
And between I and we, there is also.
Yes.
Yes, that's very true. The video sets up a competition. No, Pierre, you have to explain.
That makes sense.
How else? Did you hear something in the video?
What's that?
Did you hear anything in the video? I heard a line or two in the video that really proves the competition.
Yes, because when if someone goes out the team, is how to say, he cannot survive.
Right.
Okay.
You know?
But the other guys in America, what happens?
But he is alone and he has to survive.
So he competes with everyone else to
He
survive.
has to compete. Good.
Okay, that's good.
Excellent.
I think also they mentioned employee of the month in the
Right,
video.
yes.
You know what is that's because everybody in the group, even though we're on the same team in America, technically if you're all the same company, one person might be singled out. Oh, you're the employee of the month. You know, the best one because everybody was competing for
Within
that
the
title
group, yes.
in the group. So even in the group.
I love to run.
First one is self-help.
Yes.
Score. Give him the point. Explain.
Because
Self-help.
Why is it self-help?
he wanted to share why the running is good for myself and us.
Not for you, but for who?
For the watcher.
For the viewer, but
For
he
the
was
viewer.
talking about
Him by
himself.
By his own experience.
Yes.
So first one is self-help.
Self-help.
And I want to start with the number one, the personal control over the environment.
Yes.
Explain.
First, he controls himself by running.
Mm-hmm.
He can make himself feel much better than before when he wasn't running.
Right. He's taking charge of his own life.
Yes. And changes, mental changes. He felt mental changes because he was drunk and he was outgoing. He was always played and he ruined himself. But when he someday he just went to running and he didn't run very far, but he felt very good.
He thought he ran far.
He thought he ran far, but for me, 3 miles isn't so far.
No.
It's pretty good to me.
Yeah.
3 miles is not far?
Not far.
I mean, I say for me.
It's okay. It's okay. What else?
Not 3 kilometers, 3 miles.
And time and its control.
Why?
Because he planned it. He want to run on February 20 miles, and next month he wants to run more than 20 miles.
Everything about this is controlled with a. What does he use?
Improvement.
Yeah, for the.
He wants to run as fast as far as he can.
Yes, which means also the next point.
The next competition.
Sure, we mentioned how you can compete with yourself in America to get the best results.
You guys are not gonna do it.
No.
And individualism. He said, don't focus on the don't focus on the media. Just look at yourself.
Right. That's good. Don't look at other people. Look at you. This is about me as myself, right?
And future orientation.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Because he said, just don't just take a seat and just eating. Just go out and exercise.
No.
And then change your body.
No. But your argument's great, but it's for another point. Don't just sit there.
And
I know, I can't help it.
Okay. I think I got the wrong point.
Alright, well then, there you go.
Action.
You go. Well, why?
Get out of your couch or something like that. Just go out and
get up off your couch, he said.
And
you don't have to be. What did he say?
You don't have to be loser. I don't know any words about that. You don't just stay in home. And you just go out and
don't stay at home. Go out and do it.
Go out and do it. Do exercise.
Okay. Anything else?
Any formality? He said, I was fucked up.
All right.
Good job.
Also, he's
and also directness.
Yeah, but why else is he being informal?
Informal? He was naked.
He wasn't naked. I don't know that he was naked, but
we didn't see any clothes.
That sounds informal to me. We're so formal
Look
today.
at the J's. Woo!
Anything else?
And
say deserve.
And also directness. He was also directness.
How?
Okay, but then how? And what are the other points there?
Because he didn't. He just said, don't just sit there. Get up. Like
yes, he said that. But what else was he? The other points. Directness. What are these?
beginning,
Yes.
says, I love running in a feeling in the beginning.
Just read it.
Openness.
Right. What
About
does that
his
mean?
feeling.
Exactly. He's very open with what his feelings were. Okay.
Oh my God, you caught up. You're in the lead. Anybody want to add? Pierre, MC.
Because the efficiency, because he used the iPhone application to check up the time and
Absolutely right. Efficiency, and why you said because he uses the iPhone to
record the time and to exercise efficiently.
Efficiently.
So we can watch the time and each control because the exact time.
They said time and control, but that's good. Yeah. Okay, so you got your point. That's fine. Anything else? Come on, good.
Materialism.
Bingo!
Why?
Tell us why.
I didn't think of that.
Tell us why.
In this clip, he used his iPhone, and then for me, he looks like showing off his iPhone. You see this, he got this function, so it shows materialism.
Exactly, arrogant material.
Yeah.
So, the prize, you know the prize. What's the prize?
Prize is letting losers
Letting our team
letting our team dance.
You have it?
No, your team gets to
Gets to win the game.
And no, you pick the music.
Our team gets to pick the music.
And the other team.
It is like parents company.
They have to entertain you. So that's what we'll see now.